We're co-teaching a design studio this spring called the City of Mobile Services.
The basic idea behind it is to, I guess, invert the question of mobility in the city. So rather than a city of built structures and fixed infrastructure and set streets that take you on certain routes, we want to invert that question and look at what happens when you make the services and the vendors and such like, you make them mobile. What hasn't been mobilized and what would mobilizing it do to the city?
The lack of availability of cheap land and cheap building space means that mobility is one of the only realistic options for people that want to institute a service or open a restaurant. The idea of the City of Mobile Services also raises the question of who has access to different types of urban phenomena.
If you can have a service that is mobile, then that's one piece of space that isn't tied down to a specific function. So you start to think of the city as much more instantly reconfigurable, and that's exciting. In talking to the variety of people that we did about what motion can mean, opens up the idea that there are things that are currently fixed that could be mobilized, and that would change the city.
There are things like military trucks that have, it's effectively a flatbed truck that unfolds and forms a bridge that is then driven across. And what would a city like Manhattan look like if, say, there were no permanent bridges that connected Manhattan to New Jersey or Manhattan to Long Island, and instead there was a series of trucks driving around that, you know...
Bridges on demand.
We'll be going to Mumbai to explore people who deliver the dabas, which are basically lunch pails.
We're requiring the students to partner with existing fabricators, mobile service providers. What we're asking the architects to do is what architects do best, which is create this really fully realized vision of both the mobile service and its kind of urban footprint.
So we don't need to just limit architectural thinking to things like opera houses or stadiums or even new high-rises. There are so many countless examples of spatial thinking, whether it's an underpass for a mountain lion or, for that matter, a new video game level that is architectural.